Okay, here's a great question every salesperson should ask themselves. How aware of your self-talk are you? And is your self-talk helping you or hurting you? I think we've all gotten educated lately about manifestations and the power of that, visualizations, and creating those visions. And I think there's a lot of alignment with self-talk to that. Are you creating a future vision that gets you excited? And is your brain working for you on your own behalf, even if you're not aware of it, to make that a reality? And that's something I've found to be true if you get the right vision in your head. So pick an audacious goal, pick a vision, get an image of you winning salesperson, you're being on stage, getting to the club, and your brain will keep that as an active image that it can work towards. So you'll pay better attention to a training or find motivation at the end of a long day to keep going, to make one more call, whatever your example might be that you might need motivation for. But also part of that self-talk is, are you putting any limits on yourself? Are you saying, I'm not supposed to be the best? Or I'm already at 100%, I don't need to do any better? Take that same as self-awareness and apply it to any limits that could be limiting your success. Because sometimes there can be a fear of the pressure that comes with success. And if you've done well, you might be stepping off the gas to feel like, oh, geez, I don't want to be counted on to be the person to win the deal every time. You see that in sports as well, where someone might not want to run their fastest or swim their fastest because they're going to be counted on to have to do it every time. Well, that's an odd fear of success, which in form is really a fear of failure, because they don't want the pressure of failing in the future to not meet those expectations. But I think there's a little application to sales talk anyway. Be aware of your self-talk. Make sure it becomes a positive, not a negative, in terms of creating a vision that you want. And don't beat yourself up if your self-talk drifts, to a side that you don't like. As the good mindfulness schools will tell you too. So just let it go. Just acknowledge the thought, and then try to make a conscious thought of the idea that you want to get back to, and you can see that you can work for it. So, as a start to a mini-series here about questions that I think salespeople should be asking themselves, I want to start with the one on self-talk. And just ask you to tune into, where is your self-talk, and is it helping you or hurting you? And if it's hurting you, make a conscious change to try to think differently. So, thanks. Talk to you soon.